Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. So those of you that don't know me, my name is Michelle. I don't know if I have put that in there yet, so yeah. So today we are gonna make, it's gonna be a quick video. It's equivalent to the Lipton onion soup mix that you make the dip with, like this. But we're gonna make it, and we're gonna make it gluten-free. So, the only difference is we're using a gluten-free beef bouillon. So if you're not gluten-free, just use regular beef bouillon. It's gonna be, everything else is gonna be the exact same. So I did try a batch of this. And, where is it? Right here. So I ended up using 1.5 tablespoons out of here. So one batch probably is equivalent to 3 packets, maybe. So I made this, but I used the store-bought minced onion and onion powder. And I used the Herbox gluten-free beef bouillon. So we're gonna change it up a little bit today, and we're gonna make it with my own onion flakes that I dehydrated and my own onion powder that I dehydrated and ground up. So when I used the store-bought, I found that it wasn't quite as oniony as I would have liked. So I added in another 1/4 teaspoon of the onion powder. But it was still really, really good. The only difference is you don't have that brown color because you don't have all the additives that you get from the store-bought pack. But the taste was amazing. So I've got this old jar that I had onions in, and I'm just gonna mix it in here. And then we're gonna mix it up, and then we're gonna try it. So the recipe calls for a 1/4 cup of dried onion flakes, 2 tablespoons of beef broth, a 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of parsley, an 1/8 teaspoon of celery seed, an 1/8 teaspoon of paprika, and 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. So you mix all that together, and then when you want to make dip, you use 3 tablespoons to a 16-ounce sour cream. It's that easy. So, but you can use this in all kinds of different recipes. So I want to have some made. If I want to add it to a roast, or, well, as soon as we get out of this heat wave that we're in again. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So I am going to use a 1/4 cup of my homemade onion flakes. So I will be dehydrating a few more onions and celery too coming up here. I probably won't video it because I already got a video on it, but all right. And then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of the beef broth. Now I have not tried this yet, so hopefully it is good. This does look a little bit browner than the one I used yesterday. And when I use these little packets, each packet was a tablespoon. So you just need 2 packets of these to make a batch of this dip. All right. And then we're gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon of, so we're gonna do half of this of the onion powder. So that's half, and we need a 1/4. All right. And I mean, I could already smell this is way more oniony than the stuff that I used from the store. And then we're going to use a 1/4 teaspoon of dried parsley. So I'm just going to use like half of a, because I have a half, I don't have a 1/4. Then we're going to use an 1/8 teaspoon of celery seed. So I'm just going to put like a little bit in there because it would be half of a half of that. The same thing with the paprika. And the same thing with the pepper. And I have to get pepper. I gotta go to the store tomorrow because I am just about out of pepper. So we're just using it out of our salt shaker. And that's it, guys. The dip is made. So now we're gonna shake this up. Let me get this in the sink. So my husband had bought the little 8-ounce jars of the sour cream, and which worked out good. So when I made it yesterday, I used 1.5 tablespoons of the mix. So when you use this, obviously you're going to want to shake it up really good before you use it. So let's mix it up and test it out, guys. Like I said, this is going to be a super quick video that anybody can make. But for those of you that are gluten-free, I don't know about you, but that's the one thing I really missed, is like being able to do something with beef bouillon or chicken bouillon. And yeah, it didn't work. Smells good. So this is definitely darker, as you can see. So this bouillon is probably going to give it the correct color, where this one, it's more natural. All right, no, that's half. I need a tablespoon. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And now we're going to mix it up. Now I could have taken this out of the container, but why dirty another bowl when we can just make a mess? So this color is definitely, and I'll get the other one and I'll show you the difference in the color once I get this all mixed up. And I'm just trying to make sure that I get all the sour cream at the bottom. And there we have it. So, let me get the other one out. So that's the color. And as you can see, it's good. I've eaten half of it. This one is a little bit more of like the right color that the onion dip would be, but how's it gonna taste? So that's why I did it in a little batch, in case it didn't taste good. Like I said, I don't know what this tastes like. It's vegan, so it doesn't even have real meat in it. It's a little bit sweet. But it's good. It's definitely good. So either one, either bouillon, you will get a perfect onion soup mix. So yeah, definitely I didn't have to add any more onion powder to this one. Whereas with the store ingredients, I would probably I would up it to a half a teaspoon of onion powder if you were using store-bought products. But other than that, everything else was fine. So yeah, let me know if this is something that you're gonna try, or if you are gluten-free, if it's something that's like, oh my gosh, I can finally have something that I haven't had in a while. So I do have vegetable one. I'm gonna try making some different dips. I also made up a Mexican spice, so I might try like a fiesta dip. So I'm gonna try around some different spices, and once I get it figured out, I will let you know. So yeah. And I don't want to start eating too much because it's almost supper time, and if I fill up on this, then I'm not going to eat my supper, and I'll be eating this later tonight as a snack. Alrighty guys, I will see you later. Bye.